All right, Anik, Florian odd poll question this week. 67.6% of respondents like Yair Rodriguez over Josh Emmett at 32.4% in the UFC's interim featherweight title fight. That will co-headline UFC 284. So let us get to it. Ken Flo, you will lead us off. Co-main event, Yair Rodriguez minus 155, Josh Emmett plus 135. Slight movement over the last 48 hours towards Josh Emmett, who, by the way, has a new nickname. Maybe Ken Flo knows this. I don't know, in the crypto space. Written CC0, but pronounced CCO. So he will be Josh CCO Emmett. Ultimately, Kenny, we need to know, does he win the fight? First championship opportunity of any kind for both guys in the UFC, I believe.
Josh Emmett is one of those guys that I really respect in the mixed martial arts space. He has proven his toughness time and time again. He has, just dynamite in his hands, really goes for it. A bit undersized, but always finds a way to at the very least make it competitive. And he's won a lot of tough fights in the octagon. Has that wrestling background as well. I think this is going to be a tough fight for him, though. Yair Rodriguez is lightning fast. I talk about this every single time, and every time I see him fight, I was like, man, this guy moves fast. His kicks, his ability to stay at range, and he's proven himself to be very, very tough. Don't be fooled by the good looks. He's a dog. He knows how to fight. He knows how to come back from adversity. And I think he's underrated as far as his intelligence inside the cage as well. So I think this is a big challenge for him. Emmett has the ability to put anyone to sleep, but I think Rodriguez and his improving skills and the fact that he's young and hungry, I have that going in his favor. I like Yair Rodriguez here. I don't think he gets the finish, but I do see him getting a decision win. Having all that high-level fight experience, I think, has put him in this spot in a pretty perfect way. So I think he's set up well here to get the win. But I hate going against Josh because he's kind of always underappreciated and underestimated. But give me Rodriguez.
Nicely done, Ken Flo. Yair Rodriguez had that win on ABC against Brian T-City Ortega due to injury, but caused in large part by Rodriguez. And seemingly, Bri, he respectfully was the man around whom this interim featherweight championship fight was built. Josh Emmett, of course, deservedly getting his first championship opportunity, 5 straight wins, 18-2 overall. I mean, Josh Emmett has had a near perfect MMA career, but the time has got to be now. Brian Petrie, any value on Emmett, or do you like Yair Rodriguez?
I love the fight. And I'm glad you brought that up because, obviously I'm part of the Anik and Florian family, but Kenny was one of the few analysts that said, hey, listen, I know Brian hurt his shoulder, but why did he hurt his shoulder? It's because he got his fucking arm snatched up. Yair was pulling on it, right? So props to Kenny for doing that. I love this fight. And props to Volkanovski for going, you know what? I'm going up. Let these guys fight. I don't want to hold up the division. I'll pop down when I'm ready. That's a cool thing to do. That's a dude who's just self-aware and confident in just all his abilities. But this is an absolute banger. Both guys couldn't be more different, in my opinion, right? We got a guy who got pushed right off the Ultimate Fighter, has a whole country behind him, flashy, maybe got rushed a little too soon when you think about it. And Yair Rodriguez. Then you got Emmett, who was just another Faber guy, right? Oh, wrestler from Sacramento, right? And then he gets KO'd by Jeremy Stevens. And everyone's like, yeah. But then he starts KOing everyone else. And dumb people like me can't get over the knockout over Jeremy Stevens. Like, oh, this dude's a real fucking guy here. He can crack. Problem is, he hasn't had a knockout since 2019 when he was 34 years old, right? 37 now. That worries me a little bit. Yes, he's fighting better competition, but he's had opportunities. His timing, his power, everything's beautiful. But that's not going to matter when you get just a guy like Yair Rodriguez. My biggest complaint about Yair Rodriguez is his inconsistency. He doesn't fight enough, right? Emmett gets hurt, misses 9 months almost every time he fights, right? Yair, I don't know if he gets hurt, he sits out, whatever. But when he comes back, he's a better fighter. And he's improved, and you can tell he's improving. He's getting all this in. He's already a special fighter. He's becoming more special. So this was actually a really tough fight for me to pick because I like the number on Emmett and I like Yair Rodriguez, but then it just dawned on me, like, go fucking Rodriguez, nuts on the table. I think a head kick knockout is going to be something I'm going to look forward to. Yair's got really powerful kicks. He knocked out Andre Fili with a really jumping kick. So I'm going to pinpoint a knockout here by Yair Rodriguez. And I'm going to go ahead and give you my mortal lock as well.
Of course,
I'm not going to go crazy. Give me 1 unit, right? Minus 155, 1 unit. That's a perfect, great, nice bet right there. But yeah, for some reason, the more I broke this down, the more confident I got in Yair.